Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Thursday, April 9th, 2009. This morning I thought I'd go through a couple of basic things about WebVelocity. First, how do you load your application into it? When you start up WebVelocity, you see all of the available applications in your repository and all the loaded ones. Now at the moment there's nothing loaded because I've started clean. And as far as what's available, you're only looking at applications. If I go to Filters and I say All, you'll suddenly see under Available there's all sorts of things down here in the loaded list, all the libraries, and those are normally filtered out. So if I go to Libraries, you'll suddenly see that they're also still loaded, but I've filtered out applications. And likewise, if I go back to Applications, you see nothing loaded. So it turns out there's a bunch of things preloaded. You're just being shielded from them because in building applications, you normally don't care about the libraries until you actually need one. Now, to actually load something, let's go to this thing that I'd been working on the last few days, Notes app, and we'll just click on it, and it loads straight in, and then comes up here in the loaded list here. So now it's available. So now if I go to it, I now have my application. I am supposed to write some kind of summary, so let's say, a simple notes-taking application. And now that's done. So now I can go to Classes, look at these, and I can browse through here. Now at any time I can go back out to the top, and since I've changed one thing, I can go to Actions and Publish. Notice there are options to rename this, to deploy it, to remove all the breakpoints if you've been debugging. But let's just go through Publish, and here I will say added a package comment. We'll hit OK. And now it publishes. And that's pretty quick. Now if I go back out to the top, you'll see that it tells me I've got 1.2.3 loaded. And if I go through versions, you'll see I've gone all the way back here. I had this little fork where I made a small mistake in doing some JavaScript, and then I forked back to the 1.2 version. So I've got all of these. I can unload, I can load, I can try to merge with any of these previous versions. So those are options I have at any time. Now let's say that I was happy with this. This is the application I wanted to deploy. What I can do is, again, go back up here to my Notes application, and then go to Actions and say Deploy. Now what it's done is it's telling me it's deployed this in deployed form to the deployed subdirectory. Now what does that mean? Well, let me go here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about let's go to /documents/webvelocity. We'll do an ls, and you see there's this little auto load, and there's deployed. So let's look at deployed. And under deployed, I have notesapp.pcl, notesapp.pst. And that pretty much wraps it up for the brief overview of publishing, loading, and deploying WebVelocity applications. That's what I've been doing as I've been going through the Notes application thing, kind of behind the scenes. I thought it would be useful to go through explicitly how that all worked. So in any case, that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.